How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action. The new Trier Trevians taking on the Niles West Wolves in conference play. From the Trier, glad to have you with us. Welcome to the action for today. And if you're watching the game on the internet, be sure to like and subscribe. And welcome to our viewers on our cable affiliates. Glad to have you with us. And we're all set to get underway. Brendan Sum leading it off for the Wolves. Matt Kaplan on the mound. Louis Florida behind the plate. There's a strike one. Sunshiny day. Swing and a miss, strike. Keshawn Watson on deck. And a little outside the ball. And 1-2 on the count. And the count evens up at deuces. Kaplan delivers one bouncer to the shortstop. Over to first in time, one up, one down. Keshawn Watson, the batter. And moving things around a little bit today. Florida behind the plate and Henry Wolf over at first base. Pitch outside the ball. In there for strike. Kaplan working quickly here. Ground ball. Solo ground ball. Deep in second, no. And a little infield single for Watson. Here's Matt Eischen. Pitch is high, a ball. Baseball action continuing here. Throw to first, runner back. We'll be here all during the summer as well on our network affiliates covering Wilmette Waves. Strike. Throw to first, runner back. Swing and a miss, straight. Outfield playing straight away. And looks to be kind of shallow. High and outside a ball. Well, it's very strange for me with Niles West. It's first year in a long time that I remember where Gary Gustafson, fly ball caught and had a chance to double up Watson, but a little forced on the throw. Here's Alex Tyrion. Coach Gustafson was there a fairly long time. I'm trying to think if it was longer than Coach Napoleon's been with New Trier. And I don't really remember. And hit by the pitch. So runners at first and second. Jonathan Rossetti, the batter. The lefty gets the sign. The pitch, and scooped and fouled away. Looked like that might have been even low. Two out, two on. And the pitch. Another one. Well, I guess that one was a low pitch, got away. And runners advance on up. So runners at second and third with two out. Rossetti's chased two bad one. Outside, a ball. High and outside. Time called. Trevians will host a regional. Well outside of ball. Swing and a miss, strike three, and we're done with the top half of the first inning. No runs. One hit, two left. Go to the bottom half of the frame, and P.J. Nilk leading it off. Nilk, Mendez, and Brendan Stressler. Two up for the Trevians. And a little comebacker. One up, one down. Alex Mendez, the batter. Yeah, pitch high ball. Low and outside a ball. In there for straight. And Mendez hit by a pitch, so each starting pitcher now has hit a batter here in the first inning. Stressler, the batter. Dylan Mayer on deck. Throw to first, runner back. You know, I talk a lot about the old teams of the past and so forth, and I frequently mention the 1999-2000 group. Hard to believe those guys are, Let's see, 40 years old now. But that particular 2 years in the playoffs, in those years it took 8 games to make it to the state championship. And that 99 and 2000 group went 15 of 16 in the state playoffs, finishing second in state in 99 and winning state in 2000. And they had 6 players on that 2000 group that played professional sports somewhere. Not all of them baseball. Line drive, soft liner to the third baseman, and Stressler's out for out number 2. Dylan Mayer, the batter. Two of them professionally in baseball, one in basketball, one in ice hockey, I remember. Oh, I take that back. There was another. There was more than 2 in baseball. Or 4 in baseball. And strike 3. Caught Mayer looking in the inning. No runs, no hits. A hit batter, stolen base by Mendez, and 1 man left. Ison Kim, the batter. Or Kim Ison. I may have just written it wrong. Ball. And I apologize if I did goof that up. Fly ball down the line and dropped fair. It actually was, I think, the second baseman touched it foul. And dropped it into fair territory, I believe. I'm ruling that an error based on what I believe happened out there. Here's Corson. Oh, great catch out in center. Tried to throw back to first. Nope. Aiden Nolan with that great catch. Swing and a miss. Strike. Sean Carey, the batter. Go to first, runner back. Pitch down low, ball. Kaplan with the couple of looks over to first and decides to step off the mound. A little distracted, I think. Out of the pitch, outside the ball. There's one thing I always say about the playoffs, and that is once you get into the playoffs, the team that wins isn't necessarily the team with the most talent, but the team that gets over the butterflies first. Line shot to right field. That's a base hit single for Sean Curry. Isaiah Vasquez, the batter. Swing and a miss, strike. And a pitch low ball. And, oh, great catch by Mendez on the soft liner. High in the air to get it. That's two away with two on. And back to the top of the batting order. That was Isaiah Vasquez that just did that opposite field attempt at a hit that Mendez made the nice play on. And top of the batting order, Brendan Somm, the batter. Look, the runner's back. And the ball gets away, and the runners will move on up. Outside the ball. Swing and a miss, straight. And I think the count's gone blackjack. Nope, it's past that. Deuces. And he's claiming he got hit by the pitch, but I don't think so. Nope. I think it was just a ball. Yeah, they're calling him back. And swing and a miss, strike three. Go to the bottom half of the second. No score in this one between New Trier and Niles West. Lewis, Florida, leading it off. And fly ball down the line, foul. Down in the corner, out in the street. We're here at New Trier, Duke Childs Field. Pitches low ball. And low and outside, a ball. In there for strike. Counts, I believe it deuces. And a line shot. That's going to be a gapper out there in left center. And Florida into second with the double. Courtesy runner, James Carabas. And Graham Mastros at the plate. Ball low and outside. And the pitch. And a line shot. That's going to be a down the line fair ball. Right at the foul pole in fair territory. And a double, back-to-back doubles. Mastros changes places with Carabas, who was the courtesy runner. And the Trevians on the board 1-0. And Novakovic falls one off. And the Trevians on the board 1-0. Mastros at second. Showing bunt. Pulled it back and straight. Up high a ball. I think the biggest problem that high school players have is keeping their ego in check, learning how to play as a team, and not going by numbers. Well, I'm hitting, or I have 3 home runs or 5 home runs. Strike 3, caught it. Novakovic. And it's very hard for the players because lots of times parents are so proud of their players that they're bragging on how well their kid is doing, not really understanding how good the player's doing, not really understanding the overall concept here. Yeah, straight. That's why I always say the 3 things that can't be taught. Can't be taught a player. Determination, intuition, understanding what you're supposed to do without having to process it before you do it. And the third thing, which is what this particular thing that I'm talking about is, teamwork. But people today all look at the analytics and the computer deal, the lift of the ball and all that other stuff, and the individual. And fly ball on a hit and run. Caught to and step on second, and the double play. So the Trevians lead 1-0 as we go to the top of the third. Keshawn Watson, the batter, outside a ball. And well outside a ball. And again, outside. Kaplan gone the distance. And ball 4. Matt Eischen, the batter. So the first runner back. For our viewers outside of the Chicago area watching on the internet, a one bouncer now and over the first. Niles West has had numerous success baseball-wise. A couple of players been drafted, played pros. George Condos. Major leaguer. Football player Mendenhall. Bashard Mendenhall. Another Niles West alum. And the Attorney General of the United States, Merrick Garland, a Niles West alum. Swing and a miss, strike. And he did go, strike 3. And the double play races the walk. Faced the minimum, did Matt Kaplan in the top of the third. Go to the bottom half of the frame. Aiden Nolan will lead it off for the Trevians. 9-1-2 in the batting order. Yeah, strike 1. Ball. Low and outside a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. One away. PJ Nilt. And ball. Well, we can really say as we're winding down the regular season that, among other things, new Trier hitting, which was supposed to be fairly strong, has not really come around this year, but I think that might be more weather-related issue. 4-3 on the putout of Nilt. You can practice with them. Kind of proves the point of going to an individual guy, too. Individual coach to teach you things. You can just work so much in a batting cage with a pitching machine or whatever. And it doesn't really correlate to being out on the field. In a game situation. Ground ball. Second to first for the out. And 3 up and 3 down for the Trevians. In the third, we go to the fourth inning. And the Trevians leading this one 1-0. Top of the fourth. Jonathan Rossetti, the batter. Rossetti struck out his first time up. Fouled one off. Left-hander Kaplan's gone the distance. Matt Kaplan. Has given up 2 hits. Walked a batter and hit a batter, but nobody across the plate. No earned runs. And solo ground ball. Short to first. Novakovic to Wolf. And there's one away. And first pitch hitting, little fly ball, short center. Nolan over for the out, 2 down. And Corson, first pitch hitting, base hit single. So 2 out. And runner on first. And Sean Carey, the batter. Down low, a ball. Kaplan, 2 lookovers. There goes the runner, there goes the throw, and right into him. Strike. Out at second on the attempted steal. In the inning, no runs, a hit, but 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom half of the fourth, halfway home with the ball game on a rather quickie one today. Brenton Stressler, the batter. And in there for a straight. Outside the ball. Ball back. Well outside the ball. And pitch high ball. Scooped and fall back. And ball four. So Stressler aboard via the walk. And Dylan Mayer, the batter. And the fielder's choice, as it turns out, on the sacrifice attempt. Stressler out at second. Mayer on at first. Here's Lewis, Florida. He doubled and came home to score the only run of the ball game so far. Doubled to left center. Kind of one-hop the fence out there. Giving up that same power alley. Basically well, no, they're not. I thought the center fielder was over in right center. Go to first. Runner back. Again the throw over there. Again the runner back. And a comebacker to the pitcher. Throw out the second out. Safe for first. On the attempt at the double play, but no, another fielder's choice, and now we have a runner on first with two out. And Graham Masros hit a double right down the third baseline that drove home Florida. Actually, Carabas. And And Carabas with the stolen base here. And a windshield whacker off to the right. Into the parking lot or Willow Road, one of the two. They'll keep Carabas honest out there at second with the look back. Graham Mastros, the batter. Cut well outside, pitches high, a ball. Couple look backs. Swinging a ground ball, foul. Outside of third. Throw back to second. And Carabas back easily. High and outside the ball. Bottom of the fourth inning. 2 out. New Trier leading 1-0 over Niles West. And strike 3. And we're done with the fourth. And the end of 4. New Trier. One run on 2 hits. And Niles West, no runs on 3. Sean Carey, the batter. Kaplan continuing the pitch for the Trevians. Ground ball. Second baseman over to first in time. Isaiah Velasquez, the batter. Yeah, fly ball. One hand over the shoulder catch by Stressler. 2 down. And back to the top of the batting order, Brendan Sum. And well outside the ball. And windshield whacker back behind us. Trevians giving up right center to some. Pitches low ball. And fly ball. Taking for the gap. And 3 up, 3 down at the top of the 5th. Go to the bottom half of the frame. And bottom third of the batting order for the Trevians. Due up. James Novakovic. Cleaning it off. There's a strike. Made a little error on my scorecard here. Just realized it. You had to fix it. And down low ball. Blowing away a ball. The sectional that the Trevians will play in, they'll play in their own regional. The sectional is at Loyola. Winner of the sectional is into the Sweet 16 of baseball. The Elite 8 game is at Schaumburg, now called Wintrust Stadium. And a base hit single for Novakovic. Joe Bunn, go to first. Henry Wolf, the batter. Wolf playing first base today. Runner, the fielder third, in on the infield grass, coming in as Wolf shows the bunt. Throw to first again, runner back. There you see him sneaking in. And high pop-up fall, and that's going to get out of play. Windshield whacker. And I've often talked about it, and I'll just make a brief mention again back on that, in that 2007 team that finished second in state. Third baseman was about 6'5" and 220. And most of the regular rotation, depth of pitching in that with that group, but most of the regular rotation, they were all D1s. Played Division I baseball. And they were 6'3" or taller. Catcher was about 6'5", about 6'5", 6'6". And so was the first baseman. No, he was about 6'4", 6'5", I think. Somebody like Wolf squaring the bunt would have the fear of God charging in at him. Fly ball to center. Tag for the out. And Aiden Nolan. Oh, they picked the runner off. And Novakovic out at first. Ground ball, little comebacker. And we played through 5. Remains 1-0. New Trier. Keyshawn Watson will lead it off for the... Keyshawn Watson leading it off here for the Niles West Wolves. And it's a little ground ball. Tough chance. Whoopsie. That's an error. And I'm calling that the error based on where that runner was along the base paths. That he would have had he fielded cleanly, he would have had that runner at first, but tried to go backhand on it. So to first, they got the runner picked off. Caught in the rundown, and whoa! Pretty nasty. I think you're out, but pretty nasty way of doing it. But you run into the tag, and that's what's going to happen, I guess. Matt Eisen, the batter. And ground ball. Right to Wolf. Couple of steps over to the bag. And two-way. Alex Jurian. Yeah, strike. Yeah, and outside a ball. And ground ball. Right to the first baseman again. And Wolf just picked it up and was on the bag. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. Go to the bottom half of the frame, top of the batting order. Due up for the Trevians. P.J. Nilt, the batter. Yeah, pitch outside the ball. I don't know what the first, but the coach for Niles West was complaining about. Yeah, pitch low ball. Ball 1. Ground ball. Second to first. One away. Alex Mendez, the batter. Mendez officially 0 for 1 at the plate, but been on base twice. Got hit by a pitch back in the first inning. Foul ball. Boy, Matt Kaplan has really pitched a whale of a ball game here for the Trevians. I don't know what his pitch count is, whether or not he'll be out there for the 7th, but he's only faced 2 more than the minimum. Alex Mendez with a single. Make that 3 more than the minimum. Throw to first, runner back. Outside, stolen base. Even though the catcher mishandled it, that's not an error because he was off anyway. So here's Stressler with Mendez at second. Get the runner to trot on back. In high school baseball, I've even seen times where the pitcher went ahead and threw, even though there weren't any fielders out there. And often heard the standard procedure when a runner is stealing second, the catcher is to go ahead and throw whether or not the fielders are there or not. It's your job to throw it to second. It's the fielder's job to get there. That's kind of, again, remember what I talked about before about intuition and teamwork. Teamwork is you throw to second and your teammates are supposed to be there. Intuition is you know that you're supposed to be there. Right down the line, that's a fair ball. Stressler on his way to second will go in with the double and exchange places with Mendez. And the Trevians lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Dylan Mayer, the batter. And a pitch outside the ball. Foul ball. And I have seen the reverse of that, of what I was talking about. A pitcher or a catcher throw to second and the fielders never move and it goes out to center field. High and outside the ball. In fact, I'm famous with both the college and the pro scouts over a comment I made about a new Trier catcher back in the early 2000s. I basically said, when they asked me about him, line shot caught out at second and double play. So we go to 7th. Anyway, what I was saying, new Trier player, and again off the individual stats. He was supposed to be so great. Oops, got out past the center fielder out there. And the double. And my comment to the scouts when they asked me about him, and it's kind of gone around all around baseball, and that was if second base were in center field, he'd be a good catcher. And they, kind of looked at me like, then why is everybody so hot on him? And I said, well, I can't answer, why scouts have said it maybe off individual, off a combine thing. But I said, just watch. And sure enough, and we had a guy who had 4.1 speed out to center that year, out to out to first base, 4.1 to first, and he was chasing that ball all over center field. And they just turned and laughed and said, your players. I said, well, foul ball back. Runner at second. Keeping him honest. And Kaplan has gone the distance here. Ground ball. The pickup, the throw to first, and froze the runner at second. Want to wait? And strike one. Peter Corzon. Kaplan with a 4-hitter. High and outside a ball. Couple of look backs. And inside a ball. Hope you enjoy our broadcast wherever you may be on the network line. You're on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Whether it be on our cable affiliates or on our internet. If you are watching on our internet affiliate, like and subscribe. Line shot right at the second baseman. And Mendez taking it for the out. Sean Carey, 2 out. Runner at second. Trevians leading 2-0. Top of the 7th inning. Pitch is high, a ball. And the ball pops out of the glove on the high pitch, and the runners move up. Oh, I take it back. It's not Kaplan. This is Will Hayes now on the mound. Or maybe Kaplan left here and Hayes now pitching to finish it off, I assume, by pitch count would be my guess. Pitcher's high, a ball. So Will Hayes now on the mound. Kaplan pitched a whale of a ball game while he was in there. Hayes on to finish it off. And ball 4. So 2 on for the Niles West Wolves. And I always have to catch myself because I still keep on going back to the old nickname from Niles West. Used to be the Indians. It's funny, I don't have that same issue with New Trier East, or what's now the main campus, the freshman, sophomore, the sophomore, junior, senior campus. They were the Indians. And many of the records that I have, have it as the Indians. But I don't have to check myself on that. I just Trevians. Maybe because my heavy work with New Trier has been since they have been called the Trevians. I mean, I was working back in the days when it was the Cowboys and Indians. Foul ball. Winchell Wacker back. Isaiah Vasquez, number 9 in the batting order. Trevian trying to finish this one off. Here goes the runner, and they'll let him steal second. You don't want to throw out there with a runner at third, even though you got a run cushion. Yeah, but you got 2 out. And strike 3 and the ball game all over for the New Trier Trevians. 2 runs, 5 hits, committed 2 errors. They were struck out 4 times, walked 1, 2 left on base for the Trevians, and 1 stolen base. Make that 3 stolen bases. For Niles West, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They were struck out 4 times, walked 2, 6 left on base, and 1 stolen base. So this is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more sports action on the network. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody. This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation, all rights reserved.